Alright, in the previous section, when we were talking about data types, we have talked about Boolean type, in which we have only two values, true and false. Now here, in this lecture, we are going to talk about Boolean expressions, because Boolean expressions are very crucial when it comes to conditional execution. So as we said, in this section we are learning conditional execution, so in conditional execution, Boolean expressions are playing very crucial role. A Boolean expression is an expression that either is true or false. So based on these values, true or false, we can divide our programs into several conditions. In Python, if you want to check an expression whether it's true or false, we are using operators. Now the first operator is equal operator, which is equal sign from math. So if we want to check that if two values are equal, we need to use equal sign over here. Now here you need to take into account that equal sign is different from the equal sign that we have learned in math. So in math, we know that this is the equal sign. But here in Python, the equal sign is denoted by double equal sign over here. So for example, if I want to check an expression like this, 1 equals 1, in this case, if I hit enter, you will see that it's returning true, because in reality, 1 is equal to 1. But instead of equal operator, if I put 1 equal sign over here, so it's going to be 1 is equal to 1 like this. In this case, you will see that Python will raise an error. So in this case, it says that cannot assign to literals. So this means that a single equal sign in Python is used as assignment operator. So this is not equal sign over here. So this is a common mistake, so that's why I want to mention over here. But if you write it with double equal sign over here, it's becoming an expression over here with the equal operator. So in this case, if I check for another example, for example, if I write 1 is equal to 2, in this case, you see that our expression returns false. So based on this operator over here, we can identify the execution of our program in Python using equal operator. Now, as we mentioned before, the return value of Boolean expressions over here is true or false. And here, you need to take into account that these values belong to the class of bool. So they are not string over here. So for example, if I check the type of true over here, you will see that in this case it's returning bool class over here. So it's applicable for false also over here. So if I check for false, you will see that here again it's returning bool class. So this means that these values over here is not string. They are just type of bool class over here. So here you see that the value of true and false starts with capital letter, because in Python these values are case sensitive. So this means that, so if you write true with the small letter, so this means that in this case we are not writing the Boolean type over here, we are just writing string type over here. So if I check, for example, the type of true like this and hit enter, you see that in this case it's not recognizing true as defined. So it means that the name of tree is not defined. So it's recognizing this one as a variable over here. So this means that in Python, when we are writing Boolean values, we need to start with the capital letter, then all letters over here should be lower letters. Now, apart from equal operator over here, we have other operators as well. So the first operator is not equal to. So in this case, if you want to check two values, if they are not equal to each other, we are using exclamation mark with equal sign. So for example, if we want to check if 1 is not equal to 2, in this case we are writing 1, then exclamation mark with equal sign and 2, and hit enter, you will see that in this case it's returning true, because 1 is not equal to 2. So if I write, for example, something like this, 1 is not equal to 1, in this case you will see that it's returning false. So it means that 1 is equal to 1. So in this case it's returning false. Now the next operator is greater than operator. So this is the same as the one that we have in the math. So it's denoted by greater sign. So if I write something like this, 2 is greater than 1, you will see that in this case it's returning true, because from math we know that 2 is greater than 1. So for comparing two values, we are using is greater or is less than operator. So same is applicable over here. If I write, for example, 2 is less than 1, in this case you see that it's going to return false. So these operators are same as the one that we have learned in the math. And the next operator is greater than or equal to. So in this case, we are writing is greater than equal to like this. So here, for example, if I put 2 is greater or equal to 1, in this case, it's going to return true, because it's true that 2 is greater than 1. And here you need to take into account that greater or less sign should come first, then we write equal sign. So here if I write something like this, if 2 is equal and greater than 1, in this case you will see that Python raise error because this is not true operator. So here you need to take into account that is greater or equal is written like this, and is less or equal will be written like this. So first we are writing is less or less sign, then equal, and another number over here. So as you can see, in this case it's returning false. So here you need to be careful about these expressions as well. First we are writing greater and less sign, then we are writing equal sign in this case. And finally, the last operator is not operator. Is not operator means that x is not same as y. So in this case, when we are using is not operator, first we need to create variables. For example, if I create x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2, then in this case we can check that x is not y. So as you can see, in this case it's returning false. So if you write straight away is not operator with the literal over here, for example, if I write 1 is not 2, in this case you see that Python raising error, because in this case with literals you need to use not equal operator over here. Now here, although these operations are probably familiar to you, the Python symbols are different from the mathematical symbols as we learn over here. A common error is to use a single equal sign instead of double equal sign, and we need to remember that when we are writing comparison operators, first we need to write greater and less sign, then we need to write equal sign. Now with this we have come to the end of this lecture. So in this lecture we have learned what is Boolean expressions and which operators that we have in Python. And based on these Boolean expressions, we are going to identify the execution of program in our next lecture. So see you in the next lecture.